All right. All right, I'm here, everyone. Hello. Sorry, I got distracted. I was tinkering around with my treadmill. Guys, let me tell you what. Treadmills do not like the idea of you getting into their factory settings and attempting to access the built-in display for anything other than telling you how far you've run. But they're not stopping me. They can't stop me. All right, I'm in. All right, I am in. I'm in the code. I've broken myself in so I can play RuneScape on my treadmill. I'm in. You can't stop me. You can't stop me forever. Okay, so now I'm in. You gonna tread while you game, King? If there's one thing that listen, if I can get myself a good fucking long form game like RuneScape on a treadmill, I think that's the perfect place to have that shit glued and only really do it there. All right, why not Path? I don't want an active game, motherfucker. My body's moving. I want something I can just click every once in a while and something happens. Are you crazy? You literally don't know what you're talking about. You just said a thing because you know I played the thing. You didn't think about the implications of what would happen if I had to play something like Path at the same time as that. Warranty voided? No, guys, if anything ever goes wrong with it, I just press the reset button on the thingy, and then no one knows there was ever any point where I did nothing like that. All right, it's easy. And if it doesn't, and if like for some reason that doesn't reset it, well, oops, the thing I'm actually contacting you for isn't actually anything to do with the display, Mr. Warranty. Someone hit my display with a bat by accident. Oops. So now now the whole thing's gotta get replaced now. I guess we won't have to check whether or not I was playing RuneScape on it. After all, everyone's hearing in the background. It's still playing the music. It's still playing sea shanty in the background the whole time, even while I'm playing, like in the background while I'm explaining this to someone. Good news is I've never had to take anyone up on a warranty ever because for some reason the things I buy work. I've honestly, I always get the warranties, and I think that's genuinely a thing when people sell you products where they're like, okay, if you got the warranty, we're gonna send you the model that works. All right, man, you got the warranty, fine. I guess we'll get you the one that actually doesn't break. Things always break after warranty. Yeah. But good news is, that's years. That's like a fucking 5 year from now problem. Listen, guys, I might not even make it that long. I might be dead in like a half a fucking hour. I don't know. It might be it in 30 minutes, guys. I hope it doesn't, but you know, you never really know, do you? Is intro gonna be that intense? I don't think so. I don't reckon. What if you get raptured midstream? Guys, I'm gonna be so honest. We don't really have to get into all of the details step by step. I don't think they're getting me up there. I don't think they're grabbing me. Guys, honestly, it'd be kind of, if honestly any streamer really goes on record and says they're coming to get me, man, when it happens, those angels are grabbing me and pulling me up. They're fucking lying to you, man. They're lying to you. There's no fucking shot, man. No. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, God. It's you guys who aren't. Hang on, let me just go ahead and check something. What's the last horrible thing Katie said? Oh, yeah, I mean, I definitely know there's some bad ones out there. I feel like they've kind of gotten you out of any kind of chances as well. I've never said anything horrible. Give me a fucking break. stop scrolling. If I scroll up far enough into yesterday, I bet I'll find some heinous shit. But hey, it's whatever, man. I don't have the time. I just don't have the time. I wish I did. Actually, I don't have any necessary plans tonight except to hit that fucking treadmill finally. I received the help I needed and we were able to perfectly construct the damn thing. Which is horrible because in the process of constructing it, you're like looking at the way it came in and the other exits and you're like, better remember all this because I'm gonna have to do it in reverse someday. Better not forget any of this because it's all gotta be done in reverse. So, yeah, no, that's not all of it, but some of it's gonna have to be done in reverse. It's fine. When I move again, I'm not using my own two hands. I'll be using actual movers. So I just have to take it apart and put it on the ground for them, and they'll just kind of figure it out, which is awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, other like buffer men than I will handle that for me. All right. How buff? I don't know, man. Buff. Or maybe like 1,000 tiny men. I feel like the two big guys is more cost effective than 1,000 very, 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 very small, like gnomes or like Pikmin, essentially. Cause you know, cause like guys, like honestly, it's not like they're being paid less because they're smaller. That's insane. That's insane. That's not how it works. Okay, so I'd be paying an insane amount for like essentially hiring like 10,000 people to help me move something at that point. You know? They totally would be though. That's crazy. Guys, that's crazy. So you're telling me that there's a certain threshold of height where you get to say to someone, "Oh, sorry, you don't make as much as another person." Is this the hill? This is the hill you want to die on? That's just child labor. Dude, I'll be real. Having done a little bit of child labor. All right, listen, everyone did. Okay, listen. If you were out in a place that had a lot of farming areas in it, you got out there a little earlier than you were supposed to, all right? Everyone did. All right, let's not fucking lie. All right. Okay, I got out there a little early. Okay. I'll tell you what, they should have been, dude, if I had been getting paid actual fucking minimum wage, I would have been a really happy guy because they were doing less. I was doing it for less, but I was doing it because I needed any money at all so I could buy, games for my Wii. Now, if I stayed the same height as I was then, as a child, and I never grew any farther, and 10 years later, someone looked at me and they said, "Your child height, so you get paid the child wage," I would have crashed out. So, like, there you go. I think my argument is pretty firm here. I think I make a good point. I'm the same height as I was as a 10-year-old. And isn't it good that I didn't ask how much were you getting paid back then for your work and labor before I fucking decided how much you get paid? Isn't that good? You're welcome, by the way. So, apparently some people in chat would have been trying to figure that out, is the thing. And more than I would have thought. Y'all were getting paid? Yeah, I had a job. I had a job once. Not so much anymore. Not since I became a full-time clown. I was very tall at age 10. 3 feet tall isn't tall, Katie. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, no. Thank you for getting them, voice box. Imagine peaking at age 10. Some child actors, literally. Literally some child actors, for real. Dude, that's gotta be so brutal. That's gotta, I mean, I know that fucks you up. I know like so many child actors that ended up being really fucked up by stuff like that. That's gotta fuck you up. Spoken as a guy who peaked at 19. All downhill from there. Graduated high school. YouTube was going great. Someone said something on a bridge. There was a moment on a piece of infrastructure in a video game. You've definitely peaked. But is that necessarily because I peaked or because the platforms at which I continue to work stubbornly have reached their, like, plateau? Okay. I should begin multi-streaming to YouTube for sure. That should absolutely, like, here's the thing. Most of my growth that I get from Twitch is actually from YouTube uploads. Probably. It's probably people coming in from the highlight channel at this point. That channel did pretty well. Twitch does not serve me any purpose for growth. It serves me a place to record the things that I then use on other platforms. Stream on Main Tomato when? I'm never using that channel again. Mainly because I look at it as like it's best as just like an archive at this point. Like it is part of my like past. It's a time capsule. I would never touch that shit because honestly, frankly, it would also just result in like a bunch of really confused people quickly unsubbing from it because they literally don't know who I am anymore because that was over like 8 years ago. Now, if I was gonna stream on one of the channels, I'd actually use the highlight channel, I think is what I've decided. Because it's the one that has the, honestly, as long as I'm not uploading the VODs to it specifically, the highlight channel is the one that would actually have the most likelihood of success on YouTube with that. Yeah, the algorithm likes the highlight channel a lot by comparison to my, VOD channel. Reels when? I think that at one point Gnome wanted to do shorts. I don't know if that ever ended up manifesting, but I was ready to like incorporate that into their pay. But I think they needed to I don't know if that ever ended up happening. I can't remember. I also might just missed it. Probably because the streamer actually never says move forward with this. Katie, let Gnome know to move forward with this. Katie, I'm giving you a stamp that says for any like basic shit like that, you have permission if I don't respond within a week to assume that I missed it and I want you to move forward with it. All right. Go ahead and move forward with it. Let's get moving forward with it. Unless it's like a raise. Don't move forward with raises. Don't move forward with those. No, none of those. Don't move forward with that. Hey, but that's what I want to move forward with? Huh, for me, no. No. No, I don't think so. He means yes. You launched The Sims yet? Katie? No, interesting. Interesting, the ... says a lot. Damn, it's crazy. I just lost connection. Interesting. Interesting. The funny thing is, I kind of just use it as a prop at this point to make these fucking jabs, because if I was actually handed the thing that I wanted, I wouldn't know what to do with it. It would probably sit on it for like an extra month like I did with Sailwind, like realistically. I'd be like, oh, okay, I don't know how to, I still have to like figure out how to make it work. I'll just leave it here. Incompetence disguised as laziness. Guys, look, sometimes I can lock the fuck in and I can like get something done really fast, but I have to be like, for some reason, extremely hyper fixated on the idea of getting it done. Like, it took me like fucking 5 minutes to set up my treadmill fully jailbroken. So I can do whatever the fuck I want on it, all right? But God forbid I have to do something that's actually for work. God forbid I have to do it for work. God forbid he has to reply to a question I have that needs one word in response. Oh, God. It's just like, man, once I'm done with work once I'm done streaming, I don't want to look at any of it. Genuinely, like, get it the fuck away from me. Work-life balance is so fucking important. And guys, I'll tell you what, my work-life balance is me just departing the presence of the internet for like the rest of the whole night. All right, that's my work-life balance, is escaping. I flee. His work-life balance is muting me as soon as stream ends. Yeah. Yup. So PoE doesn't... I haven't played PoE in a bit, guys. I've been on the Mega Bonk train just like everyone else on planet Earth, but like, I've not streamed it because that's like just a brain off game for me. It's a fucking really messed up brain off game, though. It's a good game. That's a pretty good game. When is your brain on, though? I don't know. It's not been on for many things I want to play, because honestly, the games I find myself enjoying more are the ones that I don't need to think too much about. To be honest. I've been wanting to play the new Dying Light, honestly, because I heard it was pretty good. But I just don't, I don't have, like, here's the thing, I also haven't finished Borderlands 4 yet, and I actually wanted to finish that. But realistically, I'm not going to, which means I'm probably not going to pick that back up until I finish, or until there's DLC or something. Yikes, why? Oh, God forbid a guy actually enjoys playing a brain off game, man. Like, fuck you, bitch. All right, what the hell do you want from me? I got it for free, man. They gave it to me. They gave me a code for it, motherfucker. God forbid I play something. We had to pay. I wasn't out here telling you to buy it. I was just saying, I wanted to finish it at some point because I did have fun with it for what I played. But I didn't get fucked with as many performance issues, I guess, that a lot of people did. But, yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff I want to, like, play. Because, like, that's the thing is, I wanted to do Dying Light, the new one, and then I was like, well, I also didn't play Dying Light 2, and there's a really big fucking overhaul mod for 2 that I wanted to do. And I was like, well, should I do 2 before I do 1? Or, like, the Beast then? I don't know how long the new Dying Light is. Because there's like a fucking thing where it's like, well, honestly, if it's about 20 hours or so, New Dying Light is gold. Okay. Because I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to realistically finish it. Like, that's the thing. It's like 35 to 40 hours. The amount of times that I've launched a Dying Light game and been like, yes, I am going to finish this, has been many times. Many times. Like every time. And this time, no doubt. I don't know, as I've aged as well, I used to go like, man, Dying Light is the better version of Dead Island. I just wanted to play Dying Light. But like, now my brain's like, does Dying Light have enough numbers? I'm not saying Dead Island is a better game than Dying Light, being really clear. But Dead Island has a lot more RPG elements from what I remember. And I'm like, that shit calls to me now more than it used to as I've gotten older. As my reflexes have weakened, my brain has become more powerful. And I know you guys have seen the opposite, but that's the part I find myself wanting to like activate more while I do things like, oh, I want the numbers. I need the numbers in this because that's the thing that makes me feel engaged, despite the fact that I am falling asleep at the wheel sometimes. You know? So if Dying Light, the beast, doesn't have enough math for me, then I'm going to end up not being interested as time goes on. I'll just be like, I don't care anymore. I need like to be able to make a build or like do things with it. Because if it's just like, oh, I pick up this knife and it's got 5 more numbers than the other knife, I just like, my brain's just like, You know? Make a build, just play Minecraft, silly. Shut up. Look, guys, here's my thing. It's not that I have to play something that has RPG elements. It's not that. It's that I have to play one or the other, but if a game gives me half-baked fucking nothing burger RPG bullshit to like play with that doesn't actually really have any real value other than to distract me from the actual gameplay for fucking 5 minutes at a time, I would rather it not exist. All right? Because it's like, that's the thing is, I'd rather be playing fucking like Doom. You know, like at that point, I don't need like Final Fantasy fucking 16 bullshit. Where it's like, oh, look at this RPG stuff that literally doesn't actually matter at all and is genuinely just a tacked on thing at the end of our game that we did to like slightly distract you. Yeah, I don't know. Not the things that I find that actually like hold, like it's like I'll play a game that has that middle ground sometimes where it's like I find myself less and less interested as time goes on. In most games, honestly, it's just like certain games really grab me. I don't know. I might actually, cause I set up Fika and everything. I might just start playing single player Tarkov. It might be time to pick back up the old SPT hustle. Now that I got it all set up with the mods I like. Let people file in if they want. I don't know. Boone and Gmart both set up fucking SPT, and then both of them, neither of them were ever like, hey, do you want to actually play it? So now I don't even know if now I might just be going in. Just play Arena, Breakout, Infinite. Dude, when you hit all 3 fucking words, I get the weird feeling that you're getting hit by a big old check in the mail. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like I get it. I've heard of that game, but it's like when you are hitting me with the all 3 fucking buzzwords, like you're basically doing a Raid Shadow Legends at me at that point. It loses all meaning and value. You're hitting me with a brand like sponsorship. You capitalize the whole fucking thing with proper punctuation. You might as well have added a TM at the end. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad game. That said, there's a shortage in this fucking industry of single player extraction style games, and those are the only ones that I find almost any interest in. Unless they're doing something genuinely totally different. Like, I'll play Arc Raiders. I know that one's doing a lot of stuff different, and I will play that one when it comes out, knowing that it's a PvP one. But I'm gonna be real. Arena Breakout, I don't know. It's not pulling me. The Witchfires and the Sulfurs, now those pulled me. Those got me. How about Quasimorph? I love Quasimorph. These are good games that exist and are like doing new and interesting things with the genre. You know? Sulfur just got an update. Dude, the Sulfur devs go insanely hard for no reason. They are updating that game so fucking fast. Honestly, Sulfur and Witchfire and Quasimorph. That's one thing I've noticed with these extraction style single player games specifically. The devs are updating them so fucking fast, and you have to wonder if it's because the format of the game itself is so good for updates. Like, I don't know. Like, at this point, I have to think that if there's a through line of all of them are updating that quickly in single player, is it because there's like an actual like, oh, it's just really easy to make this kind of like, and by comparison, it's really easy to patch this kind of game with new content. You know? It's like a good framework, I guess. Turns out you can do more when graphics aren't AAA. Dude, have you seen Witchfire? Like, there are... I think some of you getting confused at what I'm talking about. Because, like, some people are like, Open Sewer and Project Silverfish are updating a lot. Like, that's not what I'm talking... That's not the conversation. I was talking about, like, a specific subgenre of indie games. Graphics over gameplay always sucks. I don't give a shit about graphics anymore. I mean, then again, I never really did, because my favorite games have always been ones that aren't very interesting, like, visually. Or at least, like, not very, like, wow, I could see the pores. Witchfire is going to be an actual masterpiece. I would say Witchfire already is. That game is fantastic. My only issue with Witchfire is that as you replay it more and more, like on a new update, I'll run a new character. There is a thing where you start to realize it is much more linear in its unlocks, or at least it was. I don't know if they've changed it. It's much more linear in its unlocks than you would think. I would not mind that game getting a little bit more of like a randomization when it comes to what you get and how you can unlock, like, I don't know, how to speed up unlocking the like upgrades for your gear in a different way. Other than just, you better kill everything over and over and over again. Open Sewer moment. Open Sewer is a linear story-based game hiding as a immersive sim. And I can tolerate it still, but I imagine on like playthrough 4, I'm gonna start losing my mind in Open Sewer. Which is why I'm waiting a while to play that again. And I'm gonna play it I'm gonna really play it, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's too, you can kind of blast through it, though. Like, the story in Open Sewer, like, the getting access to everything, you can do it quite quickly. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I think we can all agree all video games suck, though. We can land on that again as we do every time. It's all bad. All games are trash. The only good one is Grim Dawn, and that game's still, they've been making an expansion for that for the last 500 years. And I have no idea when that's happening. It's the only good game. Damn. Damn. The only... Dude, I keep on forgetting we have that word fucking hidden. I gotta stop reading hidden messages. I gotta stop reading them. I really do. Almost got rage baited. I know. Hide them? Nah. Cause sometimes someone does say something that deserves to get them bullied. You know what I mean? Guys, listen. Sometimes someone says something that's so unbelievable that I am obligated. All right. By the social contract that we have here of you saying stuff to me, the streamer, and me reading what you say, I am obligated to bully you based on the thing you said if it's embarrassing enough or stupid enough. I have to do that. It's part of the social contract between us. Listen, in the same way I am allowed to read what you say and laugh at it, or read what you say and casually steal the joke to read louder out loud and say it in such a way as to, make people laugh in response, I'm also allowed to read what you say and then say you are a fucking absolute doofus. It's all part of the deal. It's in the EULA for the stream. This is a PvP. I don't know. Sometimes it's PvE here. Sometimes PvP. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling in the morning. Depends on how much sleep I feel like I got, really. And then sometimes the mods time people out for things, and he goes, but mods, I wanted to read that one, even though it was against the rules. I'm allowed to want to read it even if I mustn't. You know what I mean? Is a man not allowed to be curious in 2025? Is a man not allowed to inquire and seek out information? God damn. Which mod would win an IRL PvP match? Not Katie, they're like 5-1. I can tell you that. 5'3", thank you. Same difference at that height. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, if someone that's 5'3" or 5'1" attacks me, I'm just gonna say they're fucking short and then dispatch them cleanly. All right, that extra 2 inches of height isn't going to change much, I think, in a cage match. I would beat you in a fight. Katie, the speed at which I could simply, actually keep you at full arm's length the entire time. You'd be doing that stupid thing they do in old cartoons where they're held back by the person just putting their hand on their forehead and holding them like fully extended arm, and you'd be swinging your fists, going, why I oughta, and unable to reach me. Arms spinning. What exactly do you think you're gonna fucking do? Let me at him. You're not gonna get to me, okay? You're not gonna suddenly get longer arms, and my arms aren't gonna suddenly get shorter, okay? It's over. Look, I'm just saying there's a reason that in wrestling and fucking boxing and all these fighting based things, there is a weight class for these things, because otherwise, someone at my size and height would simply paint the walls in the blood of people that are 5'1". All right, I'm not saying I want to do that, but I'm saying you better have a gun. I'm not gonna win if you have a gun. I'll be really honest. You stab me with something that extends your reach, you'll have to use tools. But the problem is that in the usage of tools, I need to establish to you I also know how to use those. And then it's kind of leaning back towards my advantage. Because I can do it too then. So you lose, I win. I can use tools faster. I'm more agile. Nah, man. I don't think so. I just think that you would lose. Tomato is a glass cannon? No, I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm a glass cannon in the sense of like, if you get me to bend my knees too much and my knees have one of their bad moments, yeah, it's over. But that's more of a faulty bit of wiring in the system. That's not glass cannon. All right, my actual pain like tolerance is actually really high, and I know that for sure. My problem is if you get me to bend my knees 45 degrees, it's over. But you're not gonna get me to bend my knees 45 degrees. So until then, essentially my body works like a Shadow of the Colossus boss fight. I have a soft spot by my knee. I have a soft spot by my like collarbone. And I have another one like probably, I don't know, lower back. And if you get all those, I die. But I know for a fact you're not gonna get them. All right, because again, arm's length. Like here's the thing, you'd have a better advantage if you were even shorter at this point, I think. Because if you were like very quick and also about like 2 feet or 1 foot tall, you'd be able to perhaps scamper like out of my reach and like scamper around into like little cracks. You know what I mean? You're gonna be unable to do it. I don't think you're gonna get it. Breaking out the ice pick to climb up your 8-foot frame and stab your weak point. I'm obligated every single time that I talk about my weak points to establish there really is one that my doctors are to this day unconvinced. Like they're not convinced that if they like touch it, that it won't immediately knock me the fuck out. Because at one point I was supposed to have a biopsy done on like a spot by my collarbone, the spot. And when they fucking ultrasounded it, they were like, can't tell if it's something bad or if it's a cluster of nerves. And if it's a cluster of nerves, you'll die if we cut into that. Like real. And I still am just like, yeah, this thing right here might just be nerves. I have a glowing weak spot on my collarbone that might just like, if like a God forbid a mosquito ever gets there, dude, all right? Look, I've seen a couple land near that spot. And I've gotten them. I mean, I've not seen it. I've felt it. I've gotten them before they got in there. Dude, if a mosquito bites that spot, I might just die. It might just be over. I'll blow up. Also, what's up, Giga? Hope you're doing well. It's never happened. I've never been struck down, but I'm worried about it. Guys, he's not that much taller than me. Katie, you are like 5. Oh, what are you talking? A foot is a lot. All right. Like a foot is so much, and a foot plus is so much more. Like I'm about a foot taller than you. That's a lot. Okay. It's over. It's over. In a battle, you are dispatched fast and clean. Okay? I do to you what I did to that freaking child in Skyrim VR. Okay? I'm just gonna say it. I would grab you by the skull and I'd throw you over a building. Simple as that. Oh, thank God. Finally, Boone wants to do Fika tonight so I can actually fucking figure out if I set up everything properly. Finally, dude. Thank God. I've been sitting here on the fucking server for a fucking month trying to see if I get, well, not a month, like feels like a month. a day or two more realistic. Dude, it's like if I'm sitting on something for more than a day, I feel like it's been about a year since it's been sitting on my fucking computer, like rotting. Toddler brain. I'm dying, guys. Listen, I'll be real. Like every moment, I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm withering away. I'm trying my best. Okay? It's been worse since I moved. All right? I like my strength levels. I actually am hoping so much that now that I got this treadmill built, they'll start to return to me, because I do genuinely think part of my body was just like, well, I'm not using this, so I guess I'm gonna start eating myself. And I just started fucking like actually withering away. Like I'm really just hoping that I could start like fucking running properly again, and it'll get my energy back up. Because when I started running when I was at my old place a lot, I had more energy, like all the time. So I just gotta get back on it. Starting tonight. Eating enough protein, King? I take good care of myself. I'll take good care of myself. Tomato feels bad now, but you still got 30 to 40 more years to go. The maximum's a little disappointing. You don't think you could hit me with a 30 to 50? Like if we're doing a soft range, you could hit me with a 30 to 60. What do you mean 30 to 40? You capped it a little soon, champ. Like honestly, we could just do 1 to 60 and I would be like, okay. I would prefer a really soft one, man, than like what you decided to do. You're a lefty, Tomato. That got disproven, dude. Enough people have told me that I was crashing out over nothing, because that was like a nothing research thing that had like no fucking like actual proof reinforcing it. It was genuinely like, dude, it had about as much like traction as the tree octopus. All right, I mean that. I got tricked for nothing. All right, they got me. Look at him get defensive. I'm not getting defensive. I'm trying to educate you guys on the fact that something isn't exactly what you believe, but you guys will just, you can see left wing destroyed. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Leftoid, absolutely. Look at this leftoid crash out. As in lefty. As in it's my left hand. Dude, get away from me. What the hell? Left hand is... Fuck. He's left splaining again. Guys, I am just trying to be real with you. All right. We have all decided I die 30 years earlier than I'm supposed to because of a nothing research article that has been debunked. Okay? I am telling you, I think I deserve a better, I think I just deserve a better understanding here. Like, I think people need to give me some more credit where credit's due. I'm in good shape. I take care of myself. All right, yes, I have a chronic, uncurable condition, but it's medicated. I'm not 30 to 40 years left. I'm 35 to 45. Okay, can I get 5 years? I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for 5 years on both sides. Fine, give him 5 more. I think 5 more. I think 25 to 35. Wait, I took off 10. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I biffed it again. I fucked up the deal. I fucked it up. People ran in and shook my hand a second. I said it. God damn it. Oh man, the the monkey's paws curled. Oh fucking come on. It's over. Biggest L in streamer history. Classic genie blunder. Dude, listen, honestly. Man, I don't want to be here today. I've already quiet quit. You ain't getting freed then? Man, listen, I'll be so real. I've seen enough about like customer service and the way people fucking review folks for like literally making one slight imperfection in their service in like any kind of consumer job that I know for a fact there's not a single genie on earth, if they even exist at all, that has ever been freed. All right, because I'm gonna be real. The second that you wish one of your wishes and the genie, because is it in the genie's nature to be mischievous? There's something we need to cover, because I'll be real. If a genie wants to get freed, I don't want to wish for a sandwich and the sandwich has bees in it that sting me, okay? Like, I'm gonna be real. If you want to get freed so bad, how about you do it right? Like, I'm just gonna be real, because if I have to fucking worry about your wish like monkeys pawing me, then I'm not gonna make a wish that's like, oh, you're free to go, because my last two wishes, you tried to fucking kill me. So if I wish you were free, I'm gonna assume that he's gonna go, oh, you just wished for me to be free so I could kill you at will, huh? And then they're gonna kill me once they're free. No shot, man. No wonder no one's letting genies go. Honestly, no wonder they're letting genies go. I wouldn't let them go if they were fucking doing that shit to me. Like, if the first wish I do is like something so mundane, like, oh, I'm really thirsty, could I get a drink of water? And they're like, I'll get you some fucking water. And they fucking drop me into the middle of the ocean. All right, man. Okay, I guess you don't want to be free today. All right, I guess we're not doing that for our last fucking wish, dick. Like, I guess we're done, because I'm not doing it now. That's crazy, honestly. So maybe they are locked up for a reason. Dude, do you guys, that makes me go like, well, if they're locked up for a reason and every genie by nature really wants to fucking absolutely own anyone that does a wish, is it actually a very bad thing to wish them free? Is it actually maybe the worst thing you could do? Wait, now I'm starting to think this is a lot darker. Like, they might not get me. Huh. I wish your lamp sucked even more. Dude, honestly, if I got a genie wish of 3 and my first wish involved some bullshit that really pissed me off, my next wish is ruining that genie's life. I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, man, I wish you were blind. I wish you couldn't see anymore. All right, we having fun still? We having fun, genie? We having fun? Wish you had to speak in, I wish you had to speak in rhymes now. Forever. Dick. Oh, I guess we'll do that then. Fucking hell. I don't know. It's just like if I was the genie, I'd really try to be on my best behavior. Honestly, you know, if this is the only chance I have to fucking get free, wouldn't it be in the genie's best interest to go above and beyond in their service? You know, like if I was, oh, I got 3 chances to make this guy spend one of his wishes to like be a good Samaritan and free me. Should I not like say, oh, I'm granting your wish and I've added a couple of extra goodies in there for you, sire? Like, you know what I mean? I've added some extra bonuses. You wished to have a full head of hair? Ah, I've given you a full head of hair and I've also added a couple inches to your height. Champ. Hey, I added a little something something. What if they're already tall? That's hell. This is just a point I'm making, dude. All right. Didn't want height minus 2 stars. You can't win. Neither side can win. This is a war. We're at war with genies, guys. And the genies are at war with us. Because I'm going to be real, I also get it from the person's perspective where if I wish for hair and they make me taller, thinking that they're doing me a favor and I didn't ask for it, I'm going to crash out even harder and I'm going to wish that they don't have a tongue anymore. I'm going to wish that they can't talk anymore because they really pissed me the fuck off that time. Like, you know, like that's, and then we're back at square one. Okay, intense escalation. It's like, well, then I'm gonna be like, well, do I have to spend my next wish to get shorter again? Because you just decided that for me? Dude, that's why I'm telling you, only way to handle a genie is just not ever touch any lamps. That's why I don't have a single lamp in my house. Not taking the chance. No lamps. No lamps. I don't have any. None. Define lamp? I don't have any lamps, all right? Listen, I don't need to define this. There's no lamps. No lava lamps. No lamps with bulbs in them. All right, all of my lights are affixed to the walls. Okay, that's the way I like it. I'm not taking any chances. I don't want to touch one of my fucking lamps and a genie comes out. Plus, that's so weird, guys. Because, like, what if I just didn't touch that lamp like that? Like, who's fucking rubbing lamps, man? I don't. I just fucking pick up my lamp, I put it where I want, and then I fucking use it. Like, I don't caress my fucking lamp. That's weird, man. One, not gonna do that. That's for perverts do stuff like that. All right, and I'm gonna be honest. It'd be kind of weird if I had that lamp for like a year and then I rubbed it one time and a fucking genie came out of it. Oh, good. Now I have to be worried that there's something in all of my stuff. I have to go around and rub everything I own now to see if some creature fucking comes out of it. I don't know. Maybe we could have the genie come out without me rubbing it. Like, why do I have to rub it? I'm not doing this anymore, guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I've asked enough questions that I don't necessarily think I want the answers to anymore. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna get into the mines, okay? I'll be right back.